All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. We are live. We got it, folks. We got it. We are live. Fun times in here. Oh, boy. Actually, wait. If I turn this on to stop audio, that should actually do something here in the background. All right. Specifically because this is the whole thing that the person who survives the longest, I get him a prize. Oh, no. I'm doing a thing in here that I wanted to do here for like just an hour.
I'm a 270 just resubscribed.
I will.
For
I'm going to get a
41
person who wins the
months.
thing. Yeah, but they'll go over it. I can just tell them that it applies to this chat.
Another _ Weasley just resubscribed for 19 months.
If I am telling them that this is what they would just need to do, then sure, but I'm not saying anything like that here, nor did I put it in the title. Hello, my friends. Hello. No, just talking over here, my wife here specifically, because obviously we're doing a multi-stream in here, and we got stuff for YouTube, and we have stuff for Twitch, but the integration that I'm using is something that specifically applies with Twitch, but I'm not telling you what it is that you want to do. If you want to join us and just chill and have some fun for this evening, welcome in. We are just here to kind of mess around. That is the whole plan. Well, should I? Yeah. I understand that.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, it's jam.
All right. All right. Well, let's see here. I guess my wife is actually right on here. I was going to do a multi-stream that is actually was going to set for YouTube and Twitch in order to do stuff for Bannerlord, but we are, I guess I'm going to have to change things up to make sure that we don't get any kind of issues in between Twitch or YouTube. I'll have to do a thing that is like a Twitch only. So what it is that I'm going to probably do, for those of you who are on YouTube, I am jumping over probably just to Twitch, but it's just as a heads up on this. So what I am going to do is I'm going to stop stream, and then I'm going to rejoin in it immediately just to mess around with things. I'm not telling you what it is to do for anything, but I want to make sure that I don't violate any terms of service from anything on this, guys. But dear God, thank you for the subs that are already pouring in here. Neutral Wolf pouring in. Oh my God, thank you. So, for those of you on YouTube, sorry, give me a second. I will be shutting this off and starting it again. Yes. So that I don't violate any terms of service. Yeah, but I can stop it and just turn it off real quick. It won't be a problem. Nope. Oh, all right. I'll leave it, and that's just... Yeah. All right. Well, never mind. We're going to continue on with it. All right, my friends. What I'm probably going to need to do in here, give me a second, is I will need to reduce master volume. Effects can go down. Music has got to go off entirely. So I can do this. There we go. How's the Warhammer addiction affecting your wallet? I'll tell you this, the wallet has actually been hitting pretty hard for the past month, and I didn't get to make nearly as many things as I should have from the previous month. I mean, hell, you all have not seen me do anything for stream. Now, for those of you who are on Twitch, you can type !join in the chat, and it will put you up here that you can see, because we should have the mod connect. Oh, dear God, who just did even more donations? Is it Neutral Wolf who just did this again? All right, hold on. Twitch setup. It said this was on. I know I did this. I see you typing !join. Options. Reconnect. Here. Here, I'll go out of this and try. Give me a second. Reconnect. 404 file host not found. The heck? All right, hold on. We're gonna exit out of this, and I'm gonna reload the game. I'm gonna reload the game, and I'm gonna try this again. Dear God, the amount of people who went and did this here. Neutral Wolf, thank you. Thank you for all the subs. I appreciate the community. I appreciate the support. You all are awesome. You all are absolutely awesome. Thank you. Need to make sure that I actually have this. Twitch, Bannerman. I'll make sure this is reconnected, and I'll try and do this. The game is AWOL. Yeah, immediately. Which clan are you going? I would like to go with the, it's not necessarily clan. I want to create guns. I want to give you all as many guns as I possibly can for those of you who have joined in. So that's specifically what it is that I'm going to focus on and try and do. All right. So this should bring me in. 404, file not found. Are you serious? Here, I'm going to show you all what it is that I'm seeing. What is going on with this? Give me a moment. Sorry about that. Give me a second. Twitch Bannerman 44 error. Let's see if I can get something. Home Nexus. Dear God. I'm trying to get this in here, guys. It said that it had connected, and now it's off. So let me go over to it and see. Maybe there's an update. Maybe there's an update, and I just didn't realize. I'm going to check this.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Bannerman, files, 1.2. Updated, no, June 28th of 22. So what is going on? Posts, November, continue from launcher should be fixed now. There's an issue with continued game from launcher. I get an incompatibility error. No, that's from 2024. Twitch settings and disconnecting the Bannerlord Chat Bannerman app under other connection sections, then reinstall the mod.
Jexterio just resubscribed for 24 months. Dang, 2 years on Twitch and a bit longer on YouTube.
Trying to get this here, guys.
Big
Give me a
ups and
second.
happy for the success.
Thank you very much, my
Purple
friend.
_ Phoenix just resubscribed for 33 months. LOLO.
This stream is brought to you by Viagra. Can't get it up? Well, so goddamn bad we can't help
just
you.
resubscribed
Other
for 1
connections. Chat Bannerman. Disconnect. Yes, disconnect. Okay, so I have that exited out from my Twitch settings. I have that. Now I'm going to exit the game. So I have that. And then it said to... What did it say to do after that? Hold up. Reinstall the mod and relog into the app on the pop-up. Okay, so now I got to go to Vortex. You all shouldn't be here for tech issues literally from the beginning with all this. If I find a way to have technical issues, then I have faith in it. Yeah, apparently that's exactly what happens with me. Stringfellow Hawk, thank you for the subs. Thank you for all of you who have been spamming here with subs. And now, of course, Gabby is judging me because I was supposed to come in here and do a thing for Hoi 4, but I wanted to do this in order to get everyone involved with something. And now, lo and behold, it's coming to bite me in the butt. Exactly as it would. So I'm going to disable it. I'm going to re-enable it. Because theoretically that should be set.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
And now we're going to try one more time. If this doesn't work, if I can't get it immediately from this, guys, then I'm just going to open up Hoi 4. Exactly as Gabby wished in the first place. And then I'm going to have to change the title. I'm going to have to do all that. I had this launched. Wait a minute. I launched this from Vortex. Nope, that's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. This is all the regular stuff in here. I do have to launch it from Steam. Lokar, oh my god, so many subs are joining. And here I am struggling to try and get the, the sound effect. The do-do-do, all that is literally from this. That is literally from all this. All right. We're gonna try and see if this works. Okay. Authorize. What do you mean file not found? Is it incompatible with this mod?
There must be war. God wills it!
What does this mean? Oh. Yeah, thank you for the well wishes on the beard and everything. I think we genuinely might. I wanted to do a thing for an army with Shokuhol. This is specifically what it is that I wanted to do. And now I can't. You have no idea how incredibly disappointing that is. You know what? Okay. One more time, I will do this. I'm going to delete the archive. I'm going to... I just deleted the wrong thing from here. I just deleted the wrong one. I just selected the wrong mod when I was doing this. And I just...
We'll get him next time.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Oh, okay. All right. You know what? We'll try it. Open Vortex. Re-downloading. This will be installed. All right. Vortex extension update support. This is apparently 3 weeks ago. I will also install this. So it all functions. We have everything set for the runtime. Okay. That one is done. Now if I go over here.
Draco_Nova just resubscribed for 35 months. I can make it to one of these now, woo.
XP banded. Where is it? I literally had it subscribed here before. Where's the whole thing for XP? Give me. I literally had it. All time.
Resubscribed for 1 month.
Endorsements. Downloads. Tournament XP.
What's
all
this?
Time.
Oh, it's only money.
Hold on. Experience. Where is this? Multiplayer experience, career experience, arena experience. I need the mods. Come on. Let me try and do this. Better EXP. Oh, dear God.
What's this? Oh, it's only money.
This world shall know pain.
I need to find the specific one that I had it in. And I can't now. This is what's pissing me off. I'm sorry, guys. I know you're saying uninstall and reinstall the mod. That's the problem. I'm trying to specifically find the one that I had. XP tweaks. I think. XP tweaks. That's it. I found it. Open Vortex. I got that installed.
Son of Wolves 1923 just
everything is enabled
for 15 months.
Thank you, Son of Wolves. I appreciate it. This is the last attempt. I promise. Last attempt. I know. Ninja Wolf. I know, guys. I'm trying. Last attempt. I promise. Before my wife just bombards me with angry messages about what it is that I'm doing. I can hear her coming up the stairs. I can hear her coming up the stairs. Everything's going fine. All right. All right, last attempt. If this does not work, I'm changing the title of the stream and we're just going out of it.
Whoa, getting a lot of hostility here. Don't appreciate it.
Nope, it doesn't work. All right. Well, we're going out of this, guys, and we're doing what was originally planned. I'm changing the title of the stream. It's all right. I'm not doing anything long. I'm just be messing around. Well, great. All right, let's see. We're going to change this over to Hearts of Iron. I'm so sorry about the delays in here, my friends. I guess the mod isn't compatible with it, which is surprising because it shows it working, but it doesn't pop up.
1 month.
It doesn't pop up. All right. So what I'm then going to do is I changed it on there. Did that change it for YouTube, though? That's the problem. Settings. Can I change the name while it's still in here? On YouTube, what name does it say? For those of you watching on YouTube, what does it say right now? I just updated it. Does it still say that, like, join my army or whatever? Staff Warhammer stream when? I will be doing one at some point, I'm sure. The people on YouTube are not telling me exactly what is going down. It still says join army?
Just resubscribed for 10 months. 9 months, yay.
Wait, does it still say that on TikTok? Or sorry, on TikTok, on Twitch? Or is it just on YouTube that is the case? Holy 4 on Twitch. Okay, so that means it's literally just the settings for here. Output settings, custom RTP, same as OBS. All that is already set. Connected, broadcast settings. Okay, here it is.
Mission failed. We'll get
There
them
we
next
go.
time.
That at least updated it. That updated it. Now we can exit. Now, I wanted to do a thing for Shokohol. Shokohol is not working. I had to figure out there's some kind of thing that is compatible with it or not that's creating an issue, but that unfortunately is what is happening. That was the entire goal of what we were trying to do. So you know what? In this case, we're going to launch up Hoi 4. We're going to mess around with things in here. We're going to see what it is we're going to do. So now here's the question in here. Because I can't see from my side since I'm in multi-chat for what we're going to do. If we want to do like Kaiserreich, if we wanted to do something else in here, what are we feeling? Are we feeling like Kaiserreich, Road 56, base game, something? What are we feeling? Do EU4 Cherokee, Jofi. I'm going to be doing a video for EU4 Cherokee. I'm going to be doing this. I'm seeing a lot of the Kaiserreich, Kaiser Redux. Fallout mod, Kaiserreich. Yeah, Kaiserreich. It's mostly Kaiserreich. Which in my case would be Kaiser Redux, which I do have to bring out a thing to actually do again, you know? Old World Blues. I'm going to bring back Old World Blues. We're going to be bringing back more of the stuff from mods. It's not just what it is that I'm doing. You're going to see over the next, I think, 8 days, my plan is to produce a lot of content. That is the idea, because I have a lot of gaming stuff that is going on here right now. And if I go and check, let's see, I know on YouTube itself, I put out a poll. I need to go check on the status of that poll that I put out on YouTube in order to see what it is that we are doing next. For those of you who are curious, on the Twitch side, on YouTube is where I'm posting the polls for what we determine the next alternate history. And I just want to see what people actually chose from that in the first place, which is, what if the UK and Japan had remained allies in World War II? Over 50% of the vote for that, actually. That's a lot. Yeah, I need my good luck charm when it comes to tech. But it's a mod issue. Because the mod works fine. It's specifically Twitch Bannerman that's not working. So what I would need to do is I would need to load up the game, see if it works on the base game with Twitch Bannerman, and if it's not working at that point, then I know that, okay, well, Bannerman is just screwed. It's not even modding compatibility. So, all right, let's actually get this up here. I might message the creators of Shokuhou to try. I genuinely might do that. And just see, ooh, wow, I am very see-through right now. Hold on. There we go. Reduce that a little bit so I'm not so incredibly see-through. What are we playing? There's the question. Technically speaking, I could, since I have to continue with my Kaiser Redux playthrough. And the last one that we did was, let's see, where even were we in this? We were in South America, right? It was El Salvador. It was El Salvador that we did, right? Have you ever done a Hoi 4 run in which you get as few of your soldiers as possible killed while still making your country as geographically obese as Russia? Yeah, I have. It's called Playing Anything in Switzerland. You'll have seen how incredibly broken Switzerland is, right? If you play through it, you can create essentially zombies that are incapable of dying. Like, yeah, you're not going to really be able to do anything until 1943 or so, but you can create soldiers that have like a 90% trickleback rate. They don't die, and you can just continue. It's basically unlimited manpower. It's incredible. When everything was first released for Switzerland, you could, and you actually can get 100% trickle back if you get it to the max level with specific research. But before, what ended up happening was the base, you could get it without doing any crazy research off what they initially did. Game listed as Mount and Blade. Is it still saying Mount and Blade? Because I did switch that over, so it wasn't saying Mount and Blade anymore. I'll just keep it off of it for whatever. Doesn't really matter. And I'll figure out the thing for Mount and Blade. I'll do that at a later time in here, though that will have to be a thing that's not multi-stream. That's going to be on just Twitch. We will end up actually doing that. All right. So, my friends, what are we going to do? What are we feeling? What are we feeling? What are we feeling? Something like messy, weird, interesting. I've done a number of these things in here before. Norway, I know Norway has like a very bad time almost immediately. Sluggish economy and divided air force. I'm pretty sure it has like a communist takeover. Going hard as Sweden. What does Sweden actually have? Gustav V, social conservatives. It's going to be a long time until we get to Sweden. New England Republic. Yeah, that is an option. Swiss soldiers look at this whole dying business and then said, no, it's not for me. Spain. God, what even happens with Spain in this? Fractured society. They have their own civil war. Have I played Cuba? I have done Cuba. I made a pirate republic out of Cuba. Morocco. Does Morocco even have a focus tree? They have no effects on them whatsoever. Also, AMR, if there's a poll, I can't even see what it is that would pop up here in the first place since we're on multi-chat. Kingdom of Tonga. Let's mess around with this. We know, right, the Tsardom of Bulgaria. Yeah, and Ozzy Osbourne just died. That did happen. That did just happen. It's kind of insane. Kuban, Almighty Don Host, you've done that with the Cossack state, which is kind of insane. Papacy. What does the papacy get in this? Should we be the Pope? Should we just mess around with the Pope and just see what actually happens here? Is there something you can get for like a crazy kingdom of God? Are there any like custom game rules for any weird ones that we can get? Country paths. Obviously, there's all the different stuff in here. There's a special path for things at the bottom. That's the elections. I thought it was. Wait, hold on. These are all country paths. Where's the weird one? I thought that this stuff was at the bottom, though. It's been a while since I looked at this. Revoke guarantees. Oh, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Polar Bear, Fallout, Trotsky's Antarctica, Rise of the Imperium, Biden versus Zynet, Get a Life, and no, this was the Poland one. Poland is the one that's hilarious because you can get so many insane things as Poland where you actually get Jesus, like literally Jesus, to come back as your leader. All right, well, you know what, guys? We'll play as the Papal States. We'll see what we can do here. We got the Holy See, struck between the future and the past, ideology, drift defense. Okay, ooh, wow. All right, that's a lot of support in here. And the fading Pope. Well, screw it. Let's see. Let's see what the papacy does. Papal States has 4 paths that can be selected for the death of Pope Pius the 11th when the papal conclave elects the Pope. Yes, I am aware of that. And I know that you'll have to deal with potentially a lot of conflict in the beginning. I am just genuinely, you have 1 unit, which is the Garda Palatina. You have a sizable, tell me why the papacy has 20 ships. A fleet of 20 ships, but 1 guard. What even is, this is the Garda Onore. What is the Palatina Guard then? Oh, it's an honor guard. It's an honor guard of 2 dudes. Are you serious? So these
Mission
elites
failed. We'll get them next time.
are it's 4-width battalion. 4-width elites. Okay. Booker, chill out. Yeah, that doesn't really help me much here. Yeah, definitely not. All right. We're going to have to figure out something then, I guess, while we figure out base research and what to actually do here. We have 2 things in here. Do we even want... I have to have guns. Which I can only get a support equipment thing on here right now. And I will also need support equipment because I will be producing that as well. Free dockyards. I have nothing in the way of supply. So hold on. This means I can't even actually build anything. Yeah, I can't actually build anything. All right. Enjoy my giant economy. Yeah, thanks. Let's see what actually happens. I can't choose anything focus-wise until the Papal Enclave occurs. So there's not a single thing that I can do to reform my politics. There's not a single thing I can do to reform my economy. I can't do a damn thing. But we have options in here, which I'm curious to see what this is about crusades. Can we launch a crusade? A call to the people, helping those in need, helping displaced families. All right, so we have most favored by the people due to his charitable nature. Okay, so he's a people's man. We have Benedict the 16th, a reformer. Forum and stern fighting against race baiters. Okay, that's something. This is okay, it seems to be a bit of a push towards liberalism. Christian trade unions. Leo is straight up communist Christian. Christian trade unions, that's something, it seems. Pope Pius is patron of Rome, fight corruption, a traditionalist. Roman populism, reinforced temporal power, will unlock focuses elsewhere in the tree. Condemn mob rule and strengthen the border. Okay, that's something. No. Guys, that's the God Emperor of Man. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So y'all can see this.
The papacy is able to core any part of Italy they control long enough.
You see this, right? You see this? Holy War. I mean, it's an angel with a flaming... Okay. Well, I know what path we're doing. Yeah, that's naturally going to happen. Really, there's nothing else to really say. State of the papacy. Following the collapse of Italy after the Weltkrieg, Rome became in danger of capture by Republican rebels against the Old Kingdom. The blurry battle lines of the Civil War mostly spared Rome due to the protection of the Southernist royalist forces, which, together with the local right-wing militias, crushed uprisings in Rome. The Pope soon emerged from the Vatican to take back the administration of his God-ordained domain, but the debilitated state had no armed forces loyal to it, and it had scarce chances of resisting any syndicalist offensive. However, the white generals in the south would not stand by, while the center of Catholicism fell to syndicalism, and led a counteroffensive to secure Rome and bring the papal state under royalist, later Sicilian protection, receiving support from foreign volunteers in Rome, the reborn Zave Corps.
I feel old.
Touch, it has been a long time. I appreciate it, man. After the war's end, the Papal States joined the Italian Federation along with its protectors in Naples, but controlled only a small fraction of its nominal territory, and was in most respects a rump puppet state of the Sicilians. Following the Declaration of Independence along with Sardinia and the two Sicilies in 1926, it has been recognized as an independent state by the majority of nations of the world, though it is extremely limited in its diplomatic options. In the sphere of the Curia politics, the fading health of Pius is everyone's minds, but it remains to be seen who will succeed him should he pass in the coming years. Yeah, let's see what we got here. There's literally no point in training up anything that we are going to be doing because we know we are going to have to add on additional units, which I guess I should just at least get 3 queued up here so I have more. Oh, wait, my wife has asked me something. Did she text me? She did not text me. Hold on. Hold on. We go, did you update stream details? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's what I did. I did update the stream details. On YouTube, it hasn't really changed much, but everything else, it did change the title. It didn't change the game, but it's fine. Okay. There's a problem with syndicalism, capitalism, and everything else that wants to break the theological order. But the Catholics, we stand strong. And for those of you who are curious, I was actually raised Catholic. The papacy had a large fleet until 1878, but I don't know why this mod has them. Yeah, I know. Technically speaking, if I deleted all of these forces, right? If I deleted all these, I could get some manpower back. But really, how valuable is that going to be? Wait, we're at 100. Do I go early mode, political power gain? It doesn't help me. I have nothing in the way of industry, so that literally doesn't matter. My best bet is to actually wait and get army research. Black Monday hits the Papal Estates. Why does my theocracy care about a stock exchange? Why? Yeah, Booker, exactly. See, my dog doesn't understand it. All right. Military staff, let's see. Is this going to give me anything in here that I can get? Chief of Army, we're going to need to get a basic thing to start getting things going. Because we're going to get a lot of bonuses for attack already, it seems just better to also double that down. If we get 10% attack here, plus we get a 10% attack that actually comes from the Holy War, that means we get a plus 20% attack for our nation as the papacy, which sounds awesome. Plus, of course, ticking army experience. It's great. Father Charles Coughlin asked the President of the United States to shut down this radio priest, gain base stability. Did not denounce Father Coughlin. No, I'm not gonna denounce anyone in here. No, let him do what it is that he wants, so we can gain more stability. I don't care. And there's the death of the Pope, which takes all of my stability away. All right, now we have this. And we can call the Papal Conclave. With the death of Pius XI, the conclave will need to be called by the cardinals to select a replacement. A pope who will determine our path for the years to come. Let's get this done. God, they're training. Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Just like messing around here. Successor to St. Peter. The Holy See has finally come together to deliberate an election of a new pope following the Pius XI death. And in the end, they chose... Wait, what is this guy's name? Julius? Alfredo Schuster is a man described by many as leaning too far right ideologically. He warns against the evils of radical socialism and declares he is willing to take up arms to defend Christendom by any means necessary. Yeah. Yeah, naturally. He becomes the Pope. Boom. We got that. We got Pope Julius. That is bypassed. We have him in charge. Does he get any other traits? No, just gets plus 15 stability and war sport, which is actually freaking awesome to have. That's huge. Pork or chicken. Depends on what it's mixed with. Generally speaking, pork belly is amazing. Pork belly is freaking delicious. Generally speaking, I will have to go with chicken just because pork can get really greasy, obviously. Is there anything else that I can do? No, this is it. So we just have to promote order and we have to move on down. The new Catholic way of governance will ensure every man of every occupation will be represented accordingly, leading to a much more stable government. Sure. Why not? We're just going to move on down. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I had pork belly tacos, like Korean pork belly tacos, and oh, that stuff is good. Let me tell you this right now. That stuff is good. All right. There's promote order. That is done. I can also now get to another military high command. I mean, this will tick this up, but command power, that is done. Core defense, this actually might be really useful because all of Italy, I think we basically get as a core, or at least we'll be able to defend ourselves. But right now, we need army experience, and I have no industry. So we need to build this up as fast as we possibly can. After this, reinforced temporal power will unlock. Oh, that unlocks the focus here. No. A call to the faithful, which grants weekly manpower plus 700. I start this now. This gives me manpower forever. Plus 700 manpower per week? And yes, this is Kaiser Redux, Jose. You know we have to start this. The heart of Christianity itself is threatened by the godless syndicalists. With the enemy so close to the Holy See, the faithful of Rome and the papal Zaves must fight with all their strength to ensure the Lateran Palace remains untouched of our vile foe. Yeah, we have to get this before we do anything else, because otherwise we're not going to have the population to be able to do any of this in the first place. So it won't matter. What do I get as leaders? No, that's not what I wanted. That's an admiral. Who do I get in here? They're all Swiss guards. They're all Swiss guards. I love it. That's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. I did. That's beautiful. Offensive doctrine. Yeah, we could go max entrenchment. That's not going to be helpful on anything, though. All right. We will need to start to update these, though, as we get more stuff produced. So, concentrated industry, we're only going to be producing a couple things. Yeah, I'm going to probably get bombed. Actually, wait. I'm probably going to get bombed to high hell. Dispersed industry might actually be more safe for me. Right? Because the Italians and everything else in here, if they're continuously attacking me and bombing me as this is happening in a major war, dispersed is probably going to be better because we're not going to be able to produce an air force. That's probably the better bet. For those who are curious, I am playing the Papal States in the Kaiser Redux mod, the world in which Germany won World War I, and it's absolutely insane. I am going to be bringing back, of course, doing more stuff with Kaiser Redux as we go. I have to create a thing that we're going to be doing for it, alternate history for tomorrow. I would love to see if we could actually reform the Roman Empire. Is there an option that we get here? No, we can form the Italian Federation, which is interesting. I'm curious, but I'm the Pope. Why did Gabby? My wife just said it's a terrible idea. Chat, you're with me, right? Don't you speak for them, woman. They're with me, right? It's silent. It's silent in here. It's silent into here. Yes, say no. Yes. Spread the word of God. See? They're with me.
Just resubscribed for
If Kamkazi, thank you for the sub. If you play as Greece, Rome can be restored.
Then.
You can, as Byzantium. Yeah, it's mixed. It's, see, Twitch, YouTube, there, it's all popping up. Condemn mob rule, that all gets rid of, that gets rid of a lot of the crazy politics stuff, which is great. Strengthen the border. Remove all of that. Ooh. I could condemn mob rule and then strengthen the border, which would actually help me. I could do that before it is that I move on to anything else, because this is Call of the Faithful. That gives me a bunch of population and also equipment, which is huge because I need that. Do I want to? I think I need to stabilize my politics before I move anything else. Yeah, it's fast. I think we're going to do that. We're going to condemn mob rule. We're going to do all that. And then it's fine because I'm building up the population that I need in the first place in order to be able to recruit anything. So I think I will be able to hold. Latium. Oh, I'm printing coins. Great. I would love some banana. Guys, my wife made me banana bread. Yes. Am I rubbing it in for a lot of you who are probably not married? Yes. My wife made me banana bread. As someone who's only ever played Natural Holy 4 and Old World Blues, what makes the Redux mod stand out? It seems semi-daunting to relearn the global stage for Holy 4 of the World War II era. Well, it stands out in the sense that it has so many more well-planned alternate history components. Here's the thing to need to understand. A lot of mods that do stuff where they add focus trees and everything else get broken so easily in the sense that the stuff isn't really compatible or works well. Kaiser Redux, the amount of content that is added to each nation, and I mean not just wishful thinking, like good story writing is insane. All right, main focus. We want, instead of army logistics, we want core defense. And we are going to want core defense because we need to be able to defend our territory here. Officer Corps, can I get anything? Accomplish heritage, proper heritage. This is also cavalry attack, irregular cavalry attack, cavalry. Yeah, but it's also core territory bonuses for supply, which is nice. But, hold up. I could get ideological loyalty, which means instead of 700 manpower, I can get 1,200 manpower a week. Guys, I think that's what we're going to want to do. Ooh, and milk. Thank you. Oh my God, it's so good. That's so good. All right, there, and then we strengthen the border. Don't worry, we're going to call a crusade. I chose the hardline pope that wants to spread the word of God. All over their backs. Okay, there we go. Spirit of the army, ideological loyalty. Guys, we quite literally are going to gain 1,200 manpower per week. That is per year. Per year, we are going to gain like 55,000 manpower. See, someone got that I did the Hellsing Abridged reference. Someone got it. It doesn't have crushed walnuts in it here. It has vanilla. It's got vanilla extract. It's Irish butter and vanilla extract. So it's very rich and spongy. See, now you're eating it. Yeah, there you go. All right, now we reform the temporal power. The Pope has established that his temporal power of the papal state and its claimed territory offered to us by the donation of Pepin and stolen by the Piedmontese in 1860 shall continue. To enforce this and quell dissent, Ultramontane groups have proposed that we establish the temporal power of the Pope as a dogma divinely revealed by God himself. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes. I still have nothing in the way of factories that I can actually do anything with. But I guess it doesn't really matter. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to go ahead and spawn these out. And we're going to train them because we can at least, even if they're never going to get full equipment or anything, we'll be able to boost them up. And we're going to make this as an Imperial Guard, elite. There's temporal power, and now call to arms of the faithful. Here we go. The papacy has a history of using foreign soldiers to defend it, and with the Catholic nations of France and northern Italy under syndicalist rule, there are many devout Catholics and war veterans with grudges against the communards who will flock to our cause and help us bolster our forces for the upcoming fight, which will actually give me a lot of guns that I really desperately need. In fact, actually, if I'm getting 2,000... we need this to at least be a 12 width. Yeah, for 1,500. All right, so there is that. Chief of Staff, High Command, Artillery Barrage, Special Force. Do we want a thing that counts as technically Special Forces for all this? Is that what would actually be helpful for us, even if it increases all this? I mean, industry-wise, I need to be able to research so I can get things faster. Another streamer who shall not be named say 500 man per week is not worth designing a build around. Even if you take it, if you start, you get 30,000 manpower, which is only good for minor, heavy, and focus. And while it's like, yeah, no, 500 manpower is not something that is necessarily very helpful for Germany or anything else. It's really only useful for minor powers. Like, that's the case. That is true. And as the Papal States, where I have nothing, 1,200 manpower a week is awesome for me. That's exactly what I need. I can start to go down to early mobilization and whatnot. I could do this. But I'm going to wait until I just go to partial immediate, I think. We're getting just Catholic states here in chat, Alexander. Neo-Catholic Roman Empire. That's right. That is we're at 100. No nation is at 100% stability in this game. None of them. Like, no nation is at 100% stability in this game in 1936. Look at us as the Pope. We are stable as hell. All right, so this is expand. 3 infantry divisions will be raised. Whoa! Because I already raised the size of them, do I just get free units? This is financial aid. Ending temporal debt. These are for the officers. Division organization recon. Oh my lord, that is actually amazing. Military aid, technical aids. This is a research slot. Hold up. We want that as fast as possible. The Black Monday crisis has greatly emboldened the syndicalist powers who see it as an opportunity to strike while other nations are weakened by the crisis. The chance for such an attack on our state is a major worry for many of the Curia, who have recommended reaching out to our protectors, the Kingdom of Two Sicilies, for military aid in modernizing our armies so as to defend the Holy See in such an event. Yes, we need to do that. B-Dog, thank you for that. Also, I realize we need support artillery. Like, we absolutely need that. Partial mob. I have one civilian factory, guys. Don't worry. I have a single civilian factory. Everything is right in the world. Word ban, if you use it, you must do a push-up. Oh, what is the word? Oh, that's the word. Great, thanks. That, I'm sure, will be helpful for me at this time. One other advantage we can gain from our close relationship with the two Sicilies requests is sending some educated technical aids to Rome to bolster our technological capabilities with the aim of aiding both our nations in the fight against syndicalism. Absolutely. They accept... Ooh, that is actually awesome for me. I'm almost set on here. The big thing that I'm lacking now that I do not have is support equipment. That is the major problem. Like I'm lacking this ability. This is all joint planning staff. I'm realizing this. I have no factories. I actually have no factories. I need financial aid, please. Great content. Thank you, X. I appreciate it. All right. I'm just going to save in here real quick because I don't know exactly what is going to happen on any of the stuff that I'm doing. Steel factories. I should. You know, they should donate it to the church. Free trade. I could go to free trade. What do I have in terms of resources? Nothing. I literally have no resources. Well, then what am I doing? Of course, go to free trade. God and capital, that's what we believe in. Ask the Sicilians to take our whole debt. Oh, God. Ask them to only... We would become their puppet. No. We ask them to only take some of the debt. They accept, which helps me with Black Monday. Yeah, we don't want to have to deal with that, so that's fine. And then budget rebalancing, ending temporal debt. This is expanding the guard. I'm looking at this. Guys, I don't think that I don't get anything until prepare for war. That's a problem. Considering that I have enough artillery, technically speaking, we need to produce support equipment before I do anything else. I should have been producing that the entire time so I could have actually held off. Like, this is going to be a major issue for me otherwise. Modders forgot to add the holy water resource. Basically, yeah. Unfortunately, our austerity measures, while having a positive effect, have not been completely eliminated our national debt or the economic repercussions of Black Monday. One radical idea is to end the crisis would use papal gold to repay those whom we are indebted to, which would be popular among the people, but unpopular within the church. Who cares? We are at 100% stability. I will do all of it. Have you ever played Medieval Dynasty at all? No, I haven't. Though I'm curious about it. I just haven't had time.
Adijandro 2829 just resubscribed for 37 months. Hey Steven, how was the banana bread Gabby made, or have you not tried it yet?
Dude, that's exactly what I'm eating right now. The banana, like, I literally just stuffed it in my mouth. It's so good. It's so good. All right, reliability, production, resource, that's what I need. I need to produce this stuff faster, right? Funds gain. That's the research bonus. You know what? I might as well do this so I can research stuff faster. I'll do that. Forget it. Like, I'll just do that. Engineering, we're going to need a radio so we can actually reinforce. I have nothing in the way. I literally don't need to research extraction or any of this because it's not going to matter for me. I have nothing in the way of resources. My Navy is inherently bad. I will need field hospitals, likely, in here. I will need, I can produce trucks, but I can't do anything with it. Logistics, field hospital, I might as well just strengthen the thing that I'm already producing. What's cat girl? Cat girl means I have to put on cat ears, which are in one of my drawers here. How long until he sees chat? I don't know. When is it? When do I see chat? You and Gabby should play Medieval Dynasty and found a town. She would probably like it initially and then get very, wait, seriously? Oh, Lord. Well, that's not going to help me. Huh. I don't get a military factory until I go down to here. When does the Italian Civil War start? Get the ears? Oh, did I miss it? Oh, Lord. Are they trapped in there? Do I have one over here? Hold on.
This stream is brought to you by Viagra. Can't get it up? Well, it's so goddamn bad we can't help you.
Oh my Lord, where did I put the cat ears? I can grab my cat. She's hiding behind the computer right now. Hold on. You are not going to bully her into getting me to become femboy stack. That's not happening. That's not happening. I promise you that much. I already did a maid stream. For those of you who are have been here for a while, you already know exactly what it is that I've done. Just in case we get attacked, I am going to expand the guard. That should happen. And these guys should then be okay. 12 width will be able to defend this a heck of a lot better. I found it. All right. All right, chat, here we are. I drank my milk. I ate my banana bread. Now I pray to Christ and prepare for destruction. That can be interpreted in many different ways. I'm realizing that right now. All right, Call to the Faithful to also core defense. I'm realizing this now. Core defense plus 10%. That is already huge, right? So we have plus 10% defense. We have plus 10% attack here, right? We will get another plus 10% attack. And then we also have plus 7.5% attack and defense, meaning we have plus 17.5% defense as a base. $1 mil? No. Tell you what. I would do a femboy stream of some kind. I would wear a dress. I would try to put on one of Gabby's dresses for... God, it would need to be something insane. I'm not even going to demand that from people here in the first place. It would need to be something like... like $2,000. $2,000, and I would do that. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. Do not say that I am doing it. But I would put on one of Gabby's dresses and do something like that. All right? Don't share this around with people. Like that's the kind of thing that someone ends up sharing. A clip gets taken and it gets shared around, and then the next thing I know, in the next stream, it ends up happening. Papal Gadarm, we have all this. I have to do prepare for war, so we got to go for the Sicilian advisors and get that done. This also gives plus 10% speed. Don't ruin one of her dresses. We can make content out of the video and y'all shopping for something new and pretty for you. Fine, I would buy a dress and wear it for that. Yeah, fair enough. And she can pick it out. That's what I would do. That is exactly what I would do. Let's see. We're going to get all that. This is all done. Special forces. I will need mountaineers. I'm realizing that we're fighting in Italy. I literally will need mountaineers. It's almost going to be necessary for any of the fighting that goes on up here. This is 3 divisions, actually. Hold on. So because I got these units, I just got these for free. I should have modified them to make them even more powerful. Dang. Because that is 3 free divisions. I could have made these 18 width. I should have made them 18 width because that would have given me, just spawned a whole bunch of manpower. You made your Latin army names and put it into the custom templates. Yeah, I could have changed them to be like heavy tanks and I could have just spawned them, I guess, technically speaking. All right, joint planning staff. Oh my lord, the amount of bonuses that you get as the papacy is actually quite large. Required garrisons. I don't need that. All right, this is also further support for the papacy in here. Chief of staff. Okay. So this is something that we have as a base. This would just be additional support. I know I have nothing for high command. I could, technically speaking, get artillery, special forces. I could really just go down the side of trying to produce some solid mountaineers for fighting in this as well. Because what else am I going to really be doing? Right? Like, it would make more sense to be able to get some mountaineers versus artillery, mechanized. I'm not going to get anything else. I said, oh, dang it, I did. Damn it, I did. I did. That's on me. All right, hold on. Big office setup, and the way that all of this is set now here. Actually, can I even be seen from like right here? Yeah, I can. All right. There we go.
What's this? Oh, it's only money.
I swear, the more of these types of streams that I do, the more fit that I'm going to get. Thank you, Sveen. What's going on? I said a banned word, and so I now had to do push-ups. And I'm being made to wear cat ears. That's exactly what is happening. Oh. uh, hmm. All right, Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and get the special forces. That just seems to be more effective for what it is that we're doing. Fall of Atlanta. Now, here's the question. Here's the question, guys. Unsub is having a 60-day fitness challenge. You should take part. I could, theoretically. My wife would probably be pleased with me. What do you think would be better for us? Superior firepower or grand battle plan? What do you think would actually pair better with our focus as Swiss Guards? What do you think might fit better in this? It's one for firepower, one for plan. Grand battle plan, more focuses for that. What's the banned words? Well, the word that I couldn't say before here was manpower, but that's now done because I did it. Grand battle plan, firepower because shells are replaceable, based men are not. Superior, grand battle plan, and assault side, firepower. Dang, it's even. It's evenly spread. You won't have the IC to produce artillery for superior firepower. Yeah, that's a fair point. Well, hold on. We can say, guys, what is it that the Catholic Church says? What is it the Church says in general? God has a plan, right? God has a plan. I feel so weird saying that wearing cat ears right now, but God has a plan. It is a grand plan indeed. That is what we will end up doing. A grand plan. It seems only fitting. God has a plan. And if we're already getting Sicilian advisors, division speed, no, we're going to get this. Max planning plus 10%. So if we are getting plus 10% planning, and then on top of that, we are then going to go down grand battle plan and get even more plan or bonuses for planning. That means a lot of bonuses. All right, field hospital, we got all that. Maintenance is not going to really apply so much. We're not going to be able to get any of that. I will want to get basic armor. I need to get some kind of like light tank or something that is going to end up getting produced, but it doesn't matter for me right now. Like it actually does not matter. So we should probably just get a basic, maybe a light tank that could be thrown onto a division.
There must be war.
Renewed impetus. In the years following the defeat of the Syndicalists' attempt to seize Rome, we became lax and idle, overconfident in Sicilian protection. Now that we reformed our army and economy into one befitting a modern nation state, I don't have any factories. Like, I literally have no factories. I am producing nothing here. Like, what am I supposed to be proud of in this context? Genuinely.
There must be war. God wills it!
I'm just preparing for when war eventually does break out. So we have that. Scripto Creed. This is a research slot, which is awesome. Attack bonus against 25%. Gain annex. Guys. Kill them all and let God sort them out. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Kill them all and let God sort them out. Okay. This is research. Labor omnia vincit. Action follows belief. All right, that's fine. But preparing for war is what we need. We need preparing for war. Naturally. The officers, division organization, plus 12% army experience gain even more. This will give me even more things. I feel like I will need to do this. Is the Socialist Republic of Italy guaranteed by anything? They are allied with the Union of Britain. So when does a war break out? That's the bigger question. At what point? I cannot remember for the life of me when war breaks out. It's in 1938? Okay, so I'm about to be there right now. I feel like it's going to need to be some kind of medium or something I get, but I will need anti-air. I'm going to try and do what we can. Who's my favorite pope? Mine is either Pope Formosius or Pope Leo the 12th. I don't know. I've never really thought about having necessarily a favorite pope, despite, of course, the fact that, you know, Catholic. It's more so I find the history of a lot of the stuff hilarious, like in the case of Innocentus, etc. Okay, now I can finally start producing artillery again. We have one in each. We are producing a good amount of stuff. I can get another research slot, so that's great. And also I realize, as I'm doing this, Pontificate Air Force Defend the Skies, do I get anything? Cast Focus? No, this is all just research. I don't get anything from any of that, so it doesn't matter. None of that matters. I just need to basically get as much money or factories, I guess, as I possibly can going into this. And eventually I'm going to get resources, so I probably should start researching the stuff, but no, we're gonna focus on getting the infantry equipment set. Will I do the unsub challenge? Maybe. I haven't even looked and see what exactly the challenge is, but I can definitely check that out. Oh god, Bulgaria is getting killed. Like, I haven't even looked to see exactly what it is. These are French? No, these are Italian divisions from here. I am genuinely curious. So, 555 is what I have in here. And what is it showing in here? I would outnumber these guys. I mean, they have divisions. They do, but I kind of want to wait for the Holy War to break out before it is that I do anything crazy.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Liber Omni Vincent. Yeah, we're going to have to do this before it is that we get anything else. And we can actually research a lot of stuff, it seems. Can I meow for you? I think enough time has actually crossed that I should be able to take off the ears. Also, as a heads up, when that gets redeemed, I can't actually physically see it. I hope that one of my mods who are in here will actually be able to honestly tell me when something like that gets done, because I literally will not be able to see it. Wait, claim the donation of Pepin. Hold. Gain war support from this. Yeah. Does that do anything? Will I be given anything? No. I just get claims on the stuff. Okay, that's fine. I guess. Now I just need to bide my time and kind of wait it out. Chief of Staff. Here's the big point. Army defense, no. Maneuver, that's armor. Doesn't really matter. Support, chief of mass infantry. I mean, that's useful. Psychology and recovery rate. What would be better here, you think? Hey, buddy, going back to unsubsuit? I would hope that I would. I hope. At some point, I'm pretty sure that I am. Wait, nope. Special Forces attack. That's what we want. And the reason we want that is because we are trying to actually get some good mountaineers. an 18 with Mountaineer. How much do I have in infantry equipment? I have enough to produce one of these, plus start on another. Mountaineers would be a godsend in this area. Wow, that did nothing. But I can produce equipment faster this way. The war is about to start. I feel like I need this, but I don't know. Dorime. Oh, I should. I should actually have gotten some more Crusade ones before doing this, but I didn't know that I was going to be doing it in the first place. All right. We do need to do action following belief because I need to produce as much as I can. Hopefully that will help me. We will see, though. Maybe I should have actually spent the time to try and build a single military factory, though I don't know exactly when that would have happened. That at least reduces the cost so I can produce more goods. Hippogriff and the Zouave officers. We're going to want this so I get more army experience gain, and simultaneously we want to be able to produce more. Elevate the Mountaineers. We are definitely going to do that, even if I can't do it right now. 1939, that's not going to happen. I'm already at 38. Will that? No, I'm already ahead on all that, so that doesn't matter. We need improved radio. Why aren't you mass producing holy hand grenades of Antioch? That's what the artillery is for. Actually, I probably should rename this. That would probably be helpful in that sense. Let's see here. At this point, I know that at some point I am going to get resources, so I might as well take all this stuff because it is actually going to end up being crucial. I feel like with no Air Force and nothing, it is here. Reinforce rate plus 3%. Now we're going to get this started. Now we're going to start stacking the bonuses in preparation. We're going to do the math on this. Once we get all of this sorted. And I will save because I don't know what exactly was happening. I'm going to show you all the bonuses that we're dealing with here. I'm going to invade Italy. We're going to take over all this. I'm going to wait for the war to break out. Hopefully, I don't know if they attack me immediately. If they do, it's not going to be in as good of a position, but that's Holy War complete. That's plus 10% attack. So let's look at this in the first place, right? Call to the Faithful, plus 10% defense on core territory. There's plus 10% speed for divisions, plus 10% max planning. There's recruitable population, whatever. Division attack plus 10%. Division organization plus 12% and recon plus 10%. That's a lot of bonuses from the very get-go. You combine that with division attack plus 10%.
Mission failed.
And then
We'll get 'em next
School of Commando Operations plus 15% attack here. And then another 5% attack and defense that we get from Spec Ops. Meaning our Mountaineers are going to get plus 40% attack. And, oh no, I'm wrong. If it's on core territory here, that's plus an additional 7.5%. So that means plus 47.5% attack. That's the kind of stats that we're dealing with here right now. When, also at the same time, Crusade Against Syndicalism will give us a plus 25% attack bonus against them. So forget 47.5%, that's going to give me like a plus 70-something% attack. So I'm going to save. I'm going to do Crusade against Syndicalism, and I'm going to hope that the war breaks out soon. I like stacking bonuses. That's my big thing, is I love stacking all different kinds of bonuses and just seeing what kind of thing happens. I'm going to train these guys up, and I'm going to see where it is that I can get them. Because there's that, again, defense plus 10%, organization plus 10. I will gladly take that. We can get that boosted up even more here now. So that's the crusade declared against syndicalism. We are not at war, but we will be soon. That's the thing. Papal Gadarm, this gives me research, which is actually awesome. I love that. But I will need to start doing stuff for an Air Force. I don't need a Navy right now, but I will need an Air Force. Is it hard to look at 3 chats at the same time? It can be when it really blows up. I said first time catching you live, but you can tell me what this mod is. This is Kaiser Redux, the mod in which Germany won World War I. And how are you and your family? We're doing okay. We're definitely better. I don't think this goal is going to expire. So that's actually good for me. We have all this set up. Honestly, I can start researching some of this stuff for basic airframe now. I should go ahead and do that because I will eventually be producing this stuff. Wait, I need to get a medium battle tank. Should have done that already. I did not do that. It's fine. I'll be able to get that stuff here soon. So I'm going to wait for them to declare war. And then when they do, I'll see if they throw themselves against me. And if they don't, I'm going to blitz right through them. In fact, I should be producing trucks. I really should be producing trucks. I wish I had more in the way of factories. I'll go ahead and get that research bonus. I wish I had more factories, because if I could be producing trucks at the same time here, I could also have these guys with a hospital. Trucks and trains. Yeah, I don't need trains right now for what I'm doing, but I will need to produce trains eventually. Let's see here. Because this is a decent amount of equipment. All things considered, this is a decent amount of equipment. And I'm hoping as time is going on, will I get more? See, required garrisons minus 30%. That might be necessary, actually, as I'm waging war. So hold up. That's actually huge. I could just straight up attack them. Am I in? What are their bonuses on this? 55%. Pretty decent. That is actually pretty decent. $119. Yeah, we'll research the next level of cannon so I can get that. What do these guys get? Agency, construction speed is fine. Population. They don't have anything for defense. But hold up. It says that they're in the same faction. Would it call them into the war? Because they're guaranteeing my independence. I'm just going to wait. If I don't see anything, I'm going to try and reload and just straight up attack them and see what happens. I'm going to try it. Hold up. What is this? Our finest hour. Oh, no, that's not it. That's not anything. I think old history is a massive thing I enjoy and terrify myself with. It's fun. I enjoy it. Now, let's see here. Still have more. I could recruit more Mountaineers. I could recruit another Mountaineer division. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to get one more recruited just so I can get 3. And that means I'll be in a pretty strong position. Let's see here. Support. All this is by 39. I know we're going to want more engineers. We're also going to need more recon. Even though I have no resources, so it technically speaking doesn't matter. All of this is still valuable. I'm waiting for the war to break out. It's not happening yet. Add to anti-air. Oh, actually, that is really nice. I could use that. Just in case I'm getting bombed. Do you try businessman style on worst countries to play in Holy 4? Oh, yeah. If I can just take a whole bunch of weapons from people and then just turn around and resell them, I absolutely do so. It's November. Nothing? Really? Am I not getting anything? No, I'm just curious. I haven't been attacked yet. I thought I was going to get attacked in this year. But I haven't been. Weird. You know what? As soon as these guys are out, I might genuinely just attack. If I'm not going to get attacked here, screw it. We're going to do the attacking. Because guys, I'm not waiting around. I haven't even been able to fight yet, Gabby, but I technically speaking might. Who knows? We'll see. I am, but the war hasn't started. I thought it was supposed to start already. Uh-huh. All right, thanks for the radar. That gives me... I've completed my focuses. Huh. Well... You know what, guys? It's 1930. If it's not happening, I might just declare war and see. I might just declare war. Well, this is one of them. Should I just do it? Will they even come in? What do you think, chat? I know you're saying my ports. I could. Yeah, that is one port in here. Hold on. We'll take 2 divisions. What the heck? The White Flames, the Catholic Legions? Do their experience? Engineer. I mean, that guy's pretty good. Do a campaign where Jakub is the leader of Germany. Should we go for it? You know what? I could wait slightly longer. Slightly longer, because I'm only gonna wait until I get Grand Assault. And then I'm gonna go for it. You know, it's gonna be a Grand Catholic Assault. We're gonna do it at that time, and then we're just gonna launch a strike. All right. That's it. Grand Assault. We got that done. All that's planned. And as for what I'm going to do, the answer is, I guess, try and kill him. The Italian Civil War resumes. Ever since the armistice that ended the Italian Civil War 20 years ago, Italy has been in an uneasy state of peace. However, after a Black Monday and the withdrawal of Austrian troops in the Italian peninsula, few believe the peace would last much longer. To the surprise of the international observers, the anti-syndicalist regimes in Italy have taken the initiative and declared war on the Socialist Republic of Italy, denouncing them as puppet state controlled from Paris and vowing to fulfill the unification of Italy. Volunteers and supplies began to flood in from the world's major power blocks, hoping to secure the Italian peninsula in their sphere of influence as the country's dormant civil war has ignited once again. Sure, I just had to do push-ups. Yeah, I will. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. This also calls it against, and Two Sicilies is in. Oh my God, we're blitzing through. Hold up. Let's see. Let's see how much we can actually do here. Nope, pin him. There we go. The Pontine marshes are cleared. I got 2 civilian factories from this. I will take that. And donations of the faithful. Give me guns. 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 Push them all out. Hey, Stack, I was wondering something. What if the Hearts of Iron 4 content creators such as yourself were to have a big tournament with each other? Yeah, we have. I mean, some people have actually done that. And I would definitely not win. I can tell you that much. I have fun with this stuff, but I find things that are broken or interesting or entertaining on my part, not necessarily as much for other. Ooh, active for 30 days. Yeah, I will. Rally the Faithful. Commandeer civilian trains. And we'll do that. Wait, hold up. I just realized. Am I at war with multiple? No, they're not called in. It's only the Socialist Republic of Italy. I could have done this earlier. Oh, now he's reading YouTube. I've been reading YouTube the entire time. I have been reading YouTube the entire time. Someone was just telling me like, oh, now he reads YouTube. I've been reading YouTube the entire time. All right. Let's see here. Honestly, I should probably get just straight blocks of infantry because, well, I mean, I am going to need that, but I need guns in order to be able to do any of these things. Oh, God. Gabby's laughing. Yeah, she knows. She knows I would get my butt destroyed. Well, yeah, but don't they do that sometimes? They do that sometimes, and I participated. It hasn't gone well. Mm-hmm. Are you still doing Saturday games? Yeah, I do still do Saturday games. I just haven't been able to participate in the last couple because we've been a little bit busy with life and everything that's been going down. Summer, Joy's out of school. It's a lot. All right, so it looks like in here, I need to stop. I need to replan, reformulate. Hey, just your regular. Thank you. She says thank you. She says thank you. Yes. They're saying that as a joke because I can't actually do that. We're doing like the Peloton Crush Your Core workout. I don't know if they can hear that, but. All right, let's see here. If I can break through over on this side, surround their divisions, and then choke them out from here, I will be able to do remarkably well. We'll break through and we'll take Florence. If we can take another capital city, that would be fantastic for us. The guns are going fine. We are doing remarkably well here, actually. Okay, here we go. Now start snap planning. How many men have we lost? Well, we actually still have a good amount of equipment, so we are doing just fine. Stored heroism. We're going to go ahead and get that, especially for the casualties that we have suffered. We have more military factories now. Yes, I need that, which means I need more guns. We got to get more of everything, guys. What else? What else can I do? What else can I do? Construction. Sure, we'll do that. Who cares? Oh, can you imagine trying to multitask gameplay, multi-chats, and talking to someone in real life? Yeah, that's kind of what ends up happening with me. It gets very confusing very fast. All right, let them throw themselves against me in here. It's perfectly fine. I'm going to try and bleed them out as much as I can because at this point I kind of have to. There's not really much else that I can do. I will have to actually wait. Posture? Okay, posture. What kind of stuff do I get in here? Supply consumption. Division defense -5. Why would I take this? Use less supply, but it costs me defense? That's terrible. This is okay. Equipment capture ratio is fine, but division attack, wow, those are the Papal States I was hoping would have really powerful metals. They are not powerful at all. They kind of suck. It's like an RNG game, I swear, half the times. Yeah, with some of the stuff you get, it's actually pretty bad in there, guys. Not gonna lie. Like, that's... Watch your front, the commies are pushing into 2 Sicilies. Oh. Oh, yeah, they are. How? You know what? Oh. Oh, wait, hold up. What are these? This is the Call of the Faithful. Oh. These are the partisans. Right? Fraterna Catholica. Oh, dude, these are the things that actually get spawned in order to create more trouble for them. Oh, if only I had waited so I could have gotten the additional divisions out there.
Thank you for your patronage.
Can I call, like, allies? Can I do anything? No. All right. Oh, thank you for the bits, Zveen. I appreciate it. All right, these guys are going to have to push over here and hold. Oh! Wait, no, that's actually huge. That is legit actually huge. All right, as soon as I have this, that's further mobilization. Can I get any more troops? Can I get any more anything? No, we're not going to get anything. All right, trade interdiction, cost, fleet and being, cast, restoration. Sure, we'll get this. I don't care. But I get some militia divisions, which will be able to be thrown onto the front line. I feel like I need to preserve these guys. If I can break through, then these guys will have a place to retreat to. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, they did manage to retreat. Okay, no, just hold out now. Just hold out now. Okay, perfect.
They have
a single port. You can send the Papal Navy to raid the supply into the pocket.
Navy to raid the supply into the pocket.
You are right. Hold up. We need to put this in here. Convoy raiding. Here we go. Hopefully this works. All right, there we go. Oh, no, guys, that's not. Their Navy is a hell of a lot bigger. At least, I think it is. I think it's more effective. I don't know if it is right now. Remind me of the Korean War and invading behind the enemy lines. Yeah, that is the hope, is that we will be able to, because if I can actually just break through on this side. Oh, hold on. Are these guys? Are these the ones? Yeah. All right. There we go. Okay. So we get those troops built up here, and now we're going to be ready. Moving mountaineers to that tile and push. Yeah, this is exactly what... Wait, they started to push back. Or to retreat away. Hold up. There we go. All right. If we can just push on through here. I just need to close this down so that I'll be able to, like, wipe through the north. There we go. Just hold on here, please. Oh my God, I just want to be able to break through. I just want to be able to break through. How many have we actually lost at this point? 21,000 versus, they haven't lost all that many, all things considered. Why is Stack pink? The reason I'm pink is because my lighting is always off in the evening, and I've just discovered this here today. So if you've ever seen any of my videos and are wondering, oh, why is Stack pink? Yeah, it's because I'm recording in the evening. That's it. That is literally the answer. I mean, yeah, I have. Yeah, it's got to be a setting in there that's just off. Potentially. Yeah. All right, trade interdiction, which is naturally the best one that we're going to go with. Oh, come on. Okay, so we just have to basically hold out here for a while. Did I burn through all my equipment? I have not yet. No, we are doing okay. We are doing okay. I just need to be able to break through here, damn it. Oh, wait, that's San Marino.
Thank
Come
you
on.
for your patronage.
Just break through these guys. Just break through these guys. I am telling you, just push, 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 please. Thank you, Mythic Fool, for the bits. I appreciate it. Have you considered sending an attaché to Sicily or upgrading your MIOs? I probably could upgrade them at least once, but my MIOs genuinely do suck. They do. And sending something over to Two Sicilies isn't going to really matter when I'm the one doing the majority of the fighting. So at that point, I'm just wasting political power that I could theoretically use for another thing.
Thank you for your patronage.
Why are they retreating all the way back here? '13th Russo-Turkish War. Stack is pink because he's secretly a member of the Star Sapphire Corps from DC Comics. He loves his wife. I do love my wife. Yeah. All right, screw it. I'm taking my troops off of... That did not say the fall of Rome. What the hell just happened? Hold on. What did I miss? Did I go back? I got to go back in here. I screwed it up. I screwed something up. Hold on. We got to go back by a month. I left the flank open. I see. So that's what that is. All right. So it was this. Because I moved these guys off of there. That's what happened.
Hello Kalami just resubscribed for 3 months. Before you go out always make sure your flank isn't open, Kappa.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. It was stupid. It was very stupid. I fully admit that. Now the big thing that I need is trade interdiction. We're going to go ahead and get that started in here. Am I getting bombed? I think I'm getting bombed. My front line doesn't cover all tiles. Oh, that's why. Hold on. Let's see here now. Come on. I love reading Sun Tzu's Art of War time to time. I mean, yes, it is quite nice. It is actually something that is fairly decent. So we have to go about this a slightly longer way. And did I get driven out? I got driven out. Son of a bitch. There we go. All right. There's another military factory, which means I can produce even more, and I need more guns, because I need more guns so I can produce even more things. Ah, see, there's the big problem. There is... God, how many things do they even have produced? You know what? I got to focus on this side. I do. Even if it means I'm going to be sacrificing some men, let them attack my front line. I got to pull these troops away in order to be able to do things. Like I do.
Nice Basher 86 just
I know it skipped a tile near San Marino.
Months.
But I can't really do much in here right now. I have to bide my time and I have to wait. Unit is wounded. Oh, he's sick? So he can't use any abilities. Fun. All right, just let him recharge. Wait a minute. They fled. They straight up fled. Push. Push through. Instead, leave the pocket and take the rest of the north and turn around. No, I'm not leaving the pocket. You're telling me to leave a pocket? I will never leave a pocket. I will always push the pocket, and that is exactly what it is that I'm going to do. And that is why. See? Oh yeah, it did cost me Florence. I'm losing some of the north, but it does not matter. Let me lose part of the north. I do not care. Screw it. See? I will be able to regain all of that shortly. And that is exactly why. That is why. See, yes, I am going to make some sacrifices. Naturally, some stuff is going to have to happen. But you know what? We are damn well going to do it, my friends. We are going to secure it. We're going to recharge all of our forces. We're going to let ourselves build up our max planning. And now with all of our forces. Oh, what do you mean risky? What are you saying risky? How is this risky? No. This isn't risky. This is perfectly fine. And now look at that. Sacrifices are necessary sometimes, my friends. Oh God, I'm running out of guns. Okay, yeah, that's actually a bit of a problem. That is actually a little bit of a problem. Hold up. Quick, create a cheap little garrison division. And now I'm going to have to hold. Let them throw themselves against me. See, perfectly fine. Now when we let them do this, we are perfectly okay. I've completed basically my entire focus tree. There isn't anything else for me to do. Is that garrison image a lion? No, it's the integration one because we're trying to integrate the states as we take control of them. That is the overall goal. Let's see. Is there anything else in here that I can do? Produce? Screw it. Fuel storage. I do kind of have to let them just attack me here for a bit. The unit using your garrisons? Oh no, that's irregular cavalry. That's where the confusion lies, my friends. That is irregular cavalry is what that is. So what you were seeing there is irregular cavalry, which is a thing that is introduced into Kaiser Redux that is far more effective in this case. I've only lost 2 ships. Wow, my navy was actually really strong. Oh my lord. That's the Alsace Ultimatum. And that's the Second Weltkrieg. So I hope to God that does not mean that they have joined in on the conflict. Because I'm hoping they'll be just a little bit too distracted for that to actually help. There we go. There's another push.
Shut up and take my money.
Hello,
Why is
king.
Diablo?
I am sorry
Thank you
that
for the
and
bits.
Your queen lost to heir to your throne. How have you guys been? And I hope you guys are doing better.
We are doing better. Thank you. I do appreciate it. We are definitely doing better. Thank you. Life sometimes it really comes at you fast when doing things, but you know what? We are doing all right. I promise. Thank you, Wise Diablo. Like normal cavalry, but banned from family gatherings. To a degree, yeah. Oh, that's why I can no longer break through. Because I'm fighting the French. The French who could potentially go and attack me because I didn't finish off the war fast enough. Well, that's fun. That could actually be a little bit of an issue for me. As long as I can maintain superiority over here, we're all right. And now I just let them throw themselves against me. Because the more the French throw themselves against me, the more experience I gain. Could I join the Reichspakt?
Black Cray just resubscribed for 1 month.
I cannot join the Reichspakt, but I can send some volunteer or an attaché. The attaché over there would actually be incredibly useful. Because I will get a whole bunch of their experience. Oh, see, they're starting to push me back.
What's this?
That's a problem.
Oh, it's only money.
That is a major problem. Why is Diablo again? Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Yeah, we are doing okay. I now know for when I'm doing this thing seriously, that I need to launch the war earlier. I should have at the time, since the war did not begin earlier, I could have started that a year earlier, and I could have done so much more damage. So much more, and I did not. Wait, I'd say Austria declared war? Are they at war with this? Yeah, they are at war with all this.
Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god! Blood for the blood god!
Oh, whoa, wait. That's a perfect thing to strike. That is a perfect thing to strike. Let me in there. Let me in there. Let me in there. Let me in there. Yes! Yes! Okay. All right. All right. We've cut off an entire force here, all the way over to Bologna. Or Bologna. All right, guys. That's actually huge. That is actually huge because... Don't let them leave. Just don't let them leave. We want to trap all these French divisions here. There we go. All those juicy French. Ah, lovely. Wait, hold on. No. It was a division assignment. There we go. All right. Okay, so if that is set here... I can start to push through on most of this, and we should be in a good position. I still think it's still there. Wait, those weren't French, unfortunately. Wait, were they Italian? Did I mess that up? Naval combat. This is over here. Yeah, but this is fine. We are doing okay. See, because if I could just push through and hold this line, let them throw themselves at me, I will be all right. Let them divide their men amongst the different areas.
Thank you for your patronage.
Blue Arbiter! Hopefully the speaker works now, Stack. How could you announce your trip to Thailand a little week after I got back from there? Yeah. Hey. We're going to be doing a lot more trips, I promise you. But yes, we did do the whole thing here, or announce the thing for Thailand. And we're going to have a bunch of fun there. I look forward for anyone who wishes to join us there to do so. Also, Discord is linked here in my link tree, or if one of the mods can go ahead and type in the Discord link now, it should pop up. It's also in all my videos, so you should be able to find that right there. Let's see here. Let's try here. And hopefully I can just kind of push my way through here and surround more of their divisions. Nope, that one's not going to work. Okay. Nope. What about over here? Will that push through? Nope, that's not going to push through. Okay. So I don't have... My divisions are being hurt by air. I'm getting cast to death. I have no anti-air. I can't do anything about it. I have nothing in the way of equipment. So this is where I should have actually ended the war significantly earlier. And I didn't do that. That is genuinely going to be a big problem for me. I'm realizing that right now. That is actually going to be a big problem for me. If I had done this a year earlier like I planned, I would have been able to do this. Mm-mm. Oh, whoa, wait. That's two Sicilies launching a strike in here. Hold up. No. Come on. Do another strike. Do another strike. Damn. That failed. Oh, I need so many more divisions. I need so many more divisions. Navy next to front. Yeah, I could. I could. They should be able to actually support the strikes down here.
Thank you for your patronage.
Whoa, that's another Italian one. All right. Oh, no, damn it. We're not bringing it through. It's fine. It's fine. Dear Lord, this is actually really hard to do. Yeah, I'm fighting the Syndicalist, and I should have done this so much earlier, and I did not. That's the problem. All right, rough terrain specialists. I should have gotten that in here, and I should have gotten Rangers for my Mountaineers, which I'm actually realizing, oh my God, I've been fighting with regular Mountaineers the entire time. No wonder I was having so much trouble, guys. My Mountaineers didn't have any artillery. They didn't have anything. They were just straight Mountaineers. Oh, my Lord.
This world shall
I cannot
know
believe that.
pain.
And your infantry doesn't have... Yeah, it should. Most of them do. Yeah, most of them at least do. For, like, the basic infantry, they do. However, my elite Mountaineers really should have not only the Engineers, but the Rangers, and also artillery. They should have artillery. The fact that they don't is really bad. Hold up. Come on. Come on, push through. No, trap these guys. Ah, damn it, they're not going to make it across. Ah. Yeah, I screwed that up. See, if I had known, I would have been able to do this. I will likely have to end the stream here in just a bit while it is that I take care of everything. But guys, that is something that I should have actually done. Did I lose a bunch of ships? No, again, the French Navy is getting beat the F out. Okay, we're starting to get some more equipment in here. I'll switch these over so these at least fight a little bit stronger since I have some additional equipment, and we can actually have the units perform a little bit better, I hope. Oh, that's exactly what I needed. Replacing the militias with this. No. Keep up the attack. Keep up the attack. Yes! We took Genoa. That's huge. That's actually huge. That's actually huge. All right. Come on. We got the power of God and anime on our side. That's right. God and anime. You heard me right, people. God and anime. That is exactly what we got. All right. Okay, what do we have? What do we have over here? Anything that's like weak? Nope. Once again, just stacking up bodies. Well, Gabby, I think I should probably end stream since I should have done this earlier, and this is one of the things that I wanted to do. Oh, let him attack. Let him attack. Let him attack. Yes. And we want to let them attack because we want to be able to break through here. And here. And here. And we push through. And we push through in rapid order. Okay. That's another one. Oh, dear God. See, this is the kind of thing that ends up happening back and forth for it's like just... I'm not even researching any tech. Just let them throw themselves against me here. Oh, that's a new volunteers? New volunteer. Beautiful. Thank you. We'll throw you right onto the front lines. Oh, no, that's not enough to be able to overwhelm them. All right. We are steadily trying to push our way. We are at the capital, my friends. We are at the capital. We are just trying to get it. I can't get to Milan. Milan is like too powerful right now. But how close are they to falling? Wait. 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 Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come on. Come on. Yes! Deus Vult. They just emptied Turin. Holy shit. We did it. We did it. We did it. We collapsed it. What a break. Oh. All right. That is actually huge. I will go ahead and say this right now, my friends. That is probably where I need to end things here today. I would continue on with this, but it is getting late. I got to get up in the morning, and I got a little work that I got to do in here. Deus Vult, my friends. We crushed the socialists. We would surround the French here on this side, and if we can pour through and kind of support the gap in here, even as tough as this is, this means that as the Papal States, we would be able to support Germany against the Commune of France. I genuinely do wonder how far we could potentially go here. Wait, they just abandoned Milan. Peace deal has been signed between the Papal States and the Federation of Communes for France. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Excuse me? Excuse me? All right. I got to hop off of here, guys. I'll see you later. I'm going to figure out what exactly just happened here. Thank you. I will see you all here later. I didn't want to end on this. Goodbye.